Yes!
I'm hitting the live button on the stream, by the way.
Oh, so the funny idea is like you all know diplomacy, like a tabletop game.
Okay.
So what I'm proposing is I don't remember how many countries there are. Britain, France, Germany. We need we need another person if Magic will be playing. And Twist 2 could make a video because it's a funny game about deception.
What game
That's
is
the
this?
whole diplomacy.
Diplomacy?
Yeah. Hey, carb.
Alrighty, so now we are just waiting on Jade, who should be here soon. Also, yes, Carvin, welcome in. I hope you're having a pleasant Saturday.
Oh,
If you're pushed to talk, you're not pushing.
It's actually, yeah, we can do with 5 people.
I'll be right there.
Yep. Alrighty. Almost everybody's here. I am gonna wait till Jade is here to start because
yeah.
it would make sense. I hear you.
Hey, how's it going?
We all hear you.
Yeah, sorry, just have a as everyone's happy. Yeah. I grab my stuff. Wow, I thought I had it written down. No, I did. What the hell am I talking about? Of course I did. Is so we're waiting on Jade, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the planet that we are or well, the system that we are in is the Rubigen system.
System.
Yeah. And Carbon, I'm gonna need you to load into dudes on a map.
Yes. I am on wireless, so there may be some slight delay, but I shall be there momentarily.
Alright. And I just pasted the room code again.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you have any experience with Vallejo airbrush thinner?
I have some. I usually when I'm doing airbrushing, I'm using inks. So I don't use a lot of thinner.
That's fair. I picked up a bottle forever and a half ago, and I still can't make my paint beat up like a lot of other people do, so I'm playing with additives. And I know Flow Improver is just going to make it run all over the place like a wash, so, you know.
Yeah, flow improver is basically just a surfactant, so it's gonna obliterate the surface tension. Um, so you're trying to get it to push just easier through an airbrush
For a bristle brush.
or bristle brush,
Hmm,
and you're just
interesting.
using normal miniature paints.
Fucked up miniature paints, because I bought my army painter at the time when the instructions sucked.
Okay, yeah, so it's army painter, so it is a little bit on the thick side. Um, I didn't really use a lot. I because I have some army painter. I haven't used a lot of it. Um, I mean the airbrush thinner should work because that is ostensibly for what it's for is to thin paint. Um, Another thing that you could look for, I don't know like what the art supply store in your area looks like. Is if you can get your hands on golden airbrush medium and try using that. Because what like I don't know exactly what the issue you're seeing is. Um, but one of the things that I like about that stuff is it helps keep the pigments suspended a little bit better than using something like water or possibly thinner would. Like there's less chance of just your paint breaking while you're utilizing it. Alrighty, so we have Kirka almost ready
Okay, so
in game.
that's 10. Alright. I'll just keep it back. I have a note here. It says 10. Okay. A new page. And may I ask the name of the system again?
Yep. I will be going over it once Jade joins
Oh,
voice,
okay.
but
Sure thing.
Rubigen, RUB
Okay.
IGEN.
RUBIGN.
I should probably, just for my own information, open up a new window.
Fs
Uh,
stuff. And also for future reference, I will be making sure to put down my XP totals in the chats as well.
okay.
Because I also want to be the extra.
That's fair.
Go. I got the book. I got my sheet. Everything's good. Oh, I didn't research. Okay. I think I'll wait for till the session starts and then I'll do my plan.
Alrighty. Okay. Oh, there. Let me go there. Okay. So should just be a couple more minutes.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
So, Carbon, I just have to ask, what sort of plan do you have that you are going to enact when we start?
Um, yeah, so a few plans that I've had was for Johannes to um start looking into potentially looking up to see if we can get some light armor or medium armor, so that way whenever he embarks out from his pack, right, he at least has some kind of protection. And yeah, kind of
That
like a vest or something to add, like, you know, a little bit extra protection just in case, like, you know.
well, I mean, I do believe, remember correctly, in the book, as far as like getting new equipment, it generally is no big wheels. Especially since like as far as body armor goes, that's something that would
Yes.
be probably like fairly like available. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um like yeah, there's really like there's no, well, I can't find any actual rules for it. So basically what I'm going to say is um you could, for the same price as like improving or oh, hold on. Find new weapons in inventory. At any time during game session, player may acquire simple weapons or other inventory items without a cost, pending GM approval. However, the game master may request players succeed in appropriate skill tests. It's armor. Honestly, all you'd really need to say is like do is look through the book. and be like, okay, so
Yeah.
this is the armor I'd like my character to have, and be like, and make sure it's noted on your sheet, and just be like, yeah, between sessions, or you could even put it in like an after session fiction or something like that, where you like describe how you got your new body armor type deal. But yeah, getting new body armor, something like that. I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't be that big of an issue.
Okay, so
I'm
essentially,
like,
if I look through the book and if I find something that's
well, what do you have for armor
that
right
fits,
now?
I
Because you
don't
should have
believe I
had.
have. Yeah.
I do believe that was part of the character creation process. But like, so if you look at page 156 on the book,
Yes. Trying to open that up right. Okay.
like, I will say any of those other than infiltration and the conceal.
Okay. 156. Okay. I'm
Yeah. Um.
Oh, armor. Okay. Ablative armor.
Yeah,
Ablative armor flag. Ballistic.
I think anything other than the infiltration suit is going to be available.
So ablative armor. -2 damage from energy weapon. Okay. I'll just make sure. Any armor but filtration.
Yeah.
So the um yeah, because technically he doesn't have any, like he just has his regular like, you know, jacket. It's not necessarily like armor in itself, but
Well,
um
I do believe
yes.
um it's actually a step where you choose like some armor. Yeah. It's step 8 where you choose armor. You actually get to choose a thing of armor. I remember going through that with you. It might not have gotten written down or it might have gotten lost. But you did, like, your character does have access to armor right from the beginning of the game.
Oh, equipment. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. I think I've
Like I said,
well, I think we talk about it, but we haven't really like gotten to that point for.
no, I
I said,
went
oh,
through
I was gonna.
I went through the full process
Oh,
with
okay,
you.
okay. Then
It's
all right.
like
Then
I
I
said,
must have forgotten.
yeah, it might have not gotten written down. It might have gotten lost because I know you did have the issue with the character sheet at one point in time. Some stuff didn't get saved properly.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
happens.
Not everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens. Whatever. But yeah, you do have access to basically, like I said, anything but the infiltration suit because I don't think that would make sense in with the
Gotcha.
way that the story is going, or
Okay.
rather with the like the clan operation.
Right.
But yeah, so you would have access to any of the other armors if you want.
And of course, that'll be done after
No,
session.
you can do it right now if you want.
Oh, okay.
Like again, you have
Um,
this armor. You've had it the way it's going to work is you've had it all the time. It's just right
oh,
now
I've had
you're
it all the time.
defining what.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just right now you're defining what the armor is
Okay, okay. Um,
and making sure that you mark down the the stuff for it.
yeah. Um, I think it will be the ablative armor, the 10 pips, so -2 damage from energy weapons.
Yep.
I would consider it like a light vest that he would wear over, like, let's just say his like his jacket per se or some Or since
Well-
it's light, I think it would make more sense if it goes under the jacket. Like
Then
okay,
then it's the concealed ablative armor is what you're talking about, rather than the ablative armor. Because-
concealed ablative.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the ablative armor, that's going to be noticeably armor. Like, you're not going to mistake that for a vest.
Yeah.
It's like it is body armor. What you're talking about, even with having it at looking like a vest, that would definitely be the concealed ablative armor. It's 2 less pips of armor, and it's a little bit less of, it's less as far as like your the damage resistance that it provides. But
Yeah.
it's something that you can, it's concealed.
Ah. Let's see. Okay, I think I'll go for the. I think I'll go for the concealed. So that's okay. 8 pips, -1 damage from enemy. Right. So I'll be going for the concealed ablative armor.
Yep.
And then to give some context, it's essentially always been like a vest that Johannes that has like under his jacket.
Yeah.
So like if he ever removes his jacket, you will see like a dark vest, and then he has like a white like long sleeve essentially.
Okay, so to be honest, what I was kind of picturing, and like your idea is awesome also, and 100%. What I was picturing was like Johannes had like just modified the outside of this vest so much over time of just having it, and like putting on spots to like hang tools off of and stuff like that, that it really like it just looks like a mechanic's vest.
Oh yeah.
Type deal. Like you just like there's like little straps kind of like sewed on, and like where you maybe you have like like your pen or something like that.
Yeah. Or basically, right? You look at his jacket, right? And people will wonder like that time when the sellers were like, wait a second, why is he wearing his jacket all the time? But if you look closely at the texture, it's actually armor, but it looks kind of like it's a jacket, but the armor is kind of like embedded into it. So he's very smart. So basically, if anyone tries to like fire at him, he has protection. Johannes is very very slick. Yes, but very craft. Also, hi Jade.
Hi. Finally made it. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah,
No
we
problem.
just finished up Tournament of Stars today for MWO. So I was talking with a couple people about breaking off and starting a team for the next competitive cycle here. So
Ooh, fun.
oh yeah, very.
Alrighty, so let us get to it. We had arrived in the Rubingen system about a week ago. Initially, the operation was pretty simple. Go down to the planet, do a quick escort mission of some friendly some essentially technicians that have worked with the Iron Badgers in the past to get them from one facility to another. That all went smoothly. However, the trouble started when you went to go back to the facility for the second group. In that second group was also a essentially a prototype like heavy vehicle that was supposed to be essentially transported to the second facility. when you get back to, I'll say within, we're gonna use that one. And we're gonna remove everybody from there. Okay. When you get to the facility, as you're coming up, actually, Johannes and Kirka, since you both have essentially the most advanced sensors out of the group, you see on the very edge of your sensors currently only 3 blips. 2 of them are showing up as, let me get down to, there we go, 30-ton mech signatures, rather. And the third one is showing up as a 55-ton mech signature. They haven't seemed to notice you yet. So I'm assuming, Deanna, you are in your elemental battle armor?
You were cutting in and out there, but yes, that's a safe assumption. Like at this point, the only reason she would mount up in a mech is if Melez demanded it.
That's fair. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect to voice. Boop. Hopefully that's better. So we have the Timberwolf, the Pack Rat, and 2 elementals. Just make sure that all those work right. Yep, and yep. And Pack Rat. There we go. Alrighty, everybody is heading towards this facility. Now, what you essentially, where you are at, the facility is to the north. And it's total of 4 buildings. And the mech signatures are kind of spread out. There's one there, one there, one there, and $30. $30. And oh, nope. Oh. That is how the enemy forces are showing up on sensors currently.
Okay, and where are we again in relation to all that? Just like on the very bottom of the board, so to speak. Okay, we're back there.
Back there.
Okay, I see it. All right.
Yeah, you're still basically at pretty much extreme range from them.
Okay.
They haven't like because and like the only reason that you two can see them on sensors is because you've both kind of tweaked with your sensor suites to give them a little bit more juice.
Okay.
Okay.
And unlike what the background would suggest, it's more of like a like Badlands scrubland.
Okay.
So there are some like trees about, but they're kind of stunted, and think like South Dakota.
Okay. Yeah. So pretty wide open,
Yeah,
but they're just far enough that there's no like visual range or anything like that.
yeah. There is a like there appears to be, like, as you're looking at the topographical map, there's a bit of a drop off that's kind of like yeah, it's pretty small enough, like to it kind of like this. Boop.
Okay.
So like it does break essentially any line of sight. You can no, yeah, even the buildings would be a little bit too far for you to get visual confirmation on them.
Well, then I guess first thing to do is request identification. Assuming I'm able to hail them.
Well, it is your narration. If you
Okay,
would like
well,
to request
Then yeah,
narration.
Then yeah. So in that case, since I see them and I presume that they're not part of the briefing, I am going to hail the 55-ton mech since that's I'll hail all three, but simply I'll just simply state unidentified mechs near near that facility. Identify yourselves.
Freeborn warrior. I am Janice of Clan Ghost Bear. You are trespassing on our territory.
We are here under contract to escort a vehicle from that facility to a separate zone for pickup. We have no quarrel with you.
Quarrel or no, you will not be entering this facility.
Ghost Bear, you say? I see two 30-ton and one 55-ton mechs. With whom am I speaking? Which mech are you piloting?
I am the pilot of the 55-ton mech of which you speak.
And you claim this facility to be yours?
This system belongs to the Ghost Bear and the 332nd Assault Cluster will defend it. That includes everything therein, such as this little facility. Now, you can tell them to disable their defenses. If you do not wish to see bloodshed.
So you have not properly claimed this facility, Queen Egg?
This planet and everything therein was claimed by Star Captain Gosvoda. Oh, I'm going to butcher this last name. Noiriv.
Be that as it may, if you wish for me to tell the facility to stand down its defenses and allow you to enter, then you clearly do not have proper claim over said facility, and therefore you are attempting to claim it for yourselves, which I will not allow you to do without a trial of possession.
What does an inner sphere whelp such as yourself know of a trial of possession?
Bring your mechs towards me and I will show you.
And you feel that you can challenge us.
At this point, Kirka's gonna take the opportunity to brag ever so slightly. I am Star Commander Kirka of Clan Iron Badger. I have 58 kills to my name despite my young age. During my previous engagement, I have destroyed 5 wolves single-handedly. You 3 are chaff before the wind, that is my Timberwolf.
Clan Iron Badger. So you are trying to emulate what it is to be of the clans. How quaint. And it's at this point you can see the mechs start to move. 2 of them kind of move towards the south. And one of them starts moving basically due east.
Quaint though it may be, you seem to have accepted my batchel.
There. And you should be able to move that token as well.
All right.
Since you're basically in the driver's seat at the moment.
Okay. In that case,
I should ask, where are Ainsley and Deanna riding? Are you both on Kirka's Timberwolf? Are you split up between the 2 vehicles?
I would say I'm on the pack rat.
Okay.
I'm on the
Okay.
Timberwolf, right where I belong.
Okay, so Ainsley's surfing on the pack rat, and Deanna's surfing on the Timberwolf. Gotcha. So yeah, that's all I needed to ask.
Okay. Now that they're starting to move, and it looks like it's about to be playtime, over our encrypted star channel, since they have not asked for our force disposition, they are not strictly under the rules of Zellbriggen, and so neither shall we be. How would you three like to take on that lone 30-ton mech to the north while I engage the 2 mechs over or yonder?
It seems like overkill. I believe Ainsley can handle it by herself. Reneg?
I can try drive upwards and stay right at sorry. There's a
Ainsley, do you want that honor for yourself?
oh, there you
Yes.
go. Yes, I am okay. I'm currently using my radar to pinpoint the
Yep.
exact location. I am considering driving up here to this spot and then focus my my tracking onto the 30 tonner, assist Ainsley.
I like that plan. So, Johannes, you and Ainsley will drive north to engage the 30-ton mech. Ainsley engage in direct combat with the 30-tonner, and Johannes, provide SRM fire while you can, and otherwise do what you do best against that thing's sensors. I don't want to hear a peep of it as Ainsley rips it apart. Understood?
Understood. I believe a proper measure would be to initiate jamming on said mech. So I need to get a little bit close, but not so much.
That would be the hope. Very well. In that case, it's a plan. If you begin to get into trouble, let us know. We will disengage and try to assist as quickly as we're able.
Very good. Okay. Ainsley, are you ready?
I am ready.
Good.
And it's
Solo
decided.
mech, a solo mech kill is the greatest Mechwarrior elemental can achieve. Good hunting.
Good answer.
I hope I will succeed.
So we're gonna fast forward time just a little bit.
Sounds good to me.
Doot.
And then,
I'm assuming you're gonna like go pretty much straight that way.
pretty much, yeah.
Same amount of time. About here, and you guys would be probably about there. Let me actually take a look at something first. I need to see the speed on a pack rat.
Oh, yes.
Should be movement 4, I believe.
I actually have that open. Yes, movement is 4.
Okay, so you're actually gonna probably be up to about there. So you are both at now long range with your respective targets. Johannes and Ainsley, you are looking at a kit fox
Oh.
as you are pulling up,
Okay.
and Kirka and Deanna are staring down the guns of a Stormcrow and a Kit Fox. Currently. Also at long range.
Okay.
Kirka.
Why, yes, I would like to go first. Let's see if I can start dealing damage against that Stormcrow. So shoopy doopy doop.
Stormcrow is that one. So I'm assuming you're firing, then moving?
Yeah. Yes.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so that was session 7. This is session 9. Okay, I'm just double checking a couple things, make sure I do my math correctly.
Yep.
All right. So with that in mind, I am going to roll up for first the Ultra AC5 and then the other M10s, as is tradition. So that's going to be.
Wait, LRM 10s. I thought you had 20 racks.
I'm sorry. 220s. Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say. Did you
I saw
downgrade?
0. No, I did not. Meg.
You
Nope,
can
two
upgrade your
LRM20s.
LRMs?
No, not my LRM20s. Not my bunny ears. So then let's see. That is going to be 2d6 plus 9 minus 2 is a 7.
And you are looking at the how are you? Stormcrow, which is move 3. So I think that's the same movement.
Yes, it is.
And yeah, it hits.
Wonderful. So actually, first I need to roll to see if I do any extra damage. I do not. So 2 damage. Fuck. Ignore that roll. To the 5, which is the right leg.
Right leg.
I'm a little click happy right now. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Blame Mechwarrior.
Alrighty, yeah, you see armor just get peeled off of the leg of the Stormcrow with your opening salvo there.
Wonderful. Let's see if I can bring any more off with the LRM20s. 20s. There we go. There's my roll.
Ooh. Well, they may evade this.
They may evade it.
They evade it.
Okay, that's fair.
Alrighty. And your movement?
I would like to move. I'm gonna move. I want to move this away.
Okay.
Because I want to put them on the cliffside.
Okay, it's basically kind of trying to keep equidistant, but like just kind of maneuver around.
More or less, yeah, because they're gonna close in on me anyway. So I at least want to make sure that they have their backs to the cliff.
That's fair. Alrighty. So we are gonna jump to Johannes now. You are in long range from a Kit Fox.
Okay. Okay, so long range.
Yeah. You do have enough.
First, yeah.
I was just gonna say you do have enough movement to get into medium range if you so choose.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just to let you know what range bracket you're in currently.
Yeah, I'm also doing my best to refer to the book.
Yep.
Book as well. Yeah. Far range. Okay. First, I would like to get into medium and initiate jamming on the Kit Fox.
Okay. So you get yourself into medium range, and I would like you to make a computer check, please.
Okay. Seven. Yeah. 12.
Alrighty. It seems to be taking a minute for the jamming to take effect. You're not able to succeed at just yet. But you can try again next turn.
Okay.
Alrighty. Was there anything else that you were wanting to do?
And okay. As I get into range, I ping Ainsley and let her know that her to get ready to make her advance. So I sent a quick I made a quick call. Yes, over comms.
Yep. Alrighty. Ainsley.
So I would dismount from the backrat, and I guess we're in medium range right now. Yeah.
Yes. You
Okay.
should be able to
So
get into short range from where you are at if you were to use your full movement.
yeah, I'm going to go into short range and then fire my SRMs.
Oakley dokley. That would be a support weapons test.
Yep, and that's a 9.
Oh, hold on. Keep in mind they
-1
are
because they're
faster than you. Yep.
Yes. So okay,
Ooh.
I'm not hitting.
Yeah, it's Snake Eyes. So yeah, you fire off your SRMs and they just kind of go wildly off into the wild blue yonder. You do also have your pew pew laser that you can
Yes.
fire.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do too.
It hits. It was their it was their turn to roll Snake Eyes. So if you could give me a hit location, please.
2d6 or
2d6. Yep.
1d6. Okay, 9. Wow.
9 is the left leg.
Hmm.
So you melt a little bit of armor off of the left leg of this this Kit Fox. And Deanna, you are still in long range from your potential quarry. I'm assuming you're just along for the ride at the moment.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, so we're gonna start at the bottom. First, the Kit Fox is going to close into medium range from you, Kirka, and is going to fire some weapons.
Okay.
First is going to be an ER large laser. And that is at -2. Same movement, so yep, they miss. They 100% miss. And
Yep.
you make it look you make dodging it look graceful. Now it's their LBX AC5. And that one they actually get their full bonus on. That one hits.
Bummer.
So that's cluster 2, so I have to roll 2 hit locations, and it's a 1 point of damage to each. So
Yep.
first is the 11,
Okay, left arm.
and then the 3.
The right arm.
And then
Could not have spaced that wider.
they're going to attempt to fire their streak 7s.
Okie dokie.
And probably not fire their streak 7s. Yeah, they're not going to fire their streak SRM 7s.
Okay.
Alrighty, so now it is the Stormcrow, who is also going to close in to medium range. And start firing. First with 2 ER large lasers.
Okay.
And miss. Then with 2 ER medium lasers. And hit just barely.
Bummer. Okay.
This is going to be in the 9.
The left leg.
You're
That's
5. Because it's a
for
pair.
5 damage.
Yes, it's a pair of them. And then out of the head mount on this mech, another ER medium laser fires.
Okay.
And misses you.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now it is the Kit Fox to the north. Is actually going to close into short range with Johannes. And is going to attempt to fire some weaponry. Actually, 6, because you are faster. The first is going to be ER large laser. I'm going to need a piloting check from you, monsieur.
Okay. Heading 7. Right. So- 6,
Oh yeah.
14.
So the large laser lances past your pack rat and hits the like dirt. And like you can hear some like tinks as some like essentially molten glass like hits the side of your vehicle. Now it's their LBX5. They're going to fire at you. You manage to evade that as well, as you are, doing all of the evasive driving that you had learned back when you learned how to drive. You're putting that all to the test today and doing it successfully thus far. Now, however, they're going to try and fire their Streak SRM-4 at you.
Okay. 12.
That is going to hit. And it is going to hit the... Let me go down to that. It is going to hit the 3, so the rear of your vehicle is going to lose 3 armor. And then they're going to fire their small pulse laser. Wow, this thing can fire all of its weapons all day and not have to worry about heat. And one more piloting check from you.
Right.
And
16.
yeah, another like small, like a lot weaker, but like a pulse laser. Kind of, you see that brighten your vision just a little bit for a moment as it fires off. We are now back to the top of the rotation. Kirika.
Oh boy, oh boy. So I would like to move first. And I want to move kind of thusly if I can.
Okay. So you're closing on both of them?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you can get into... Really, if you want, you can get into point blank with both of them.
I like that.
You have enough movement to do so, but yeah. So yeah, you are in point blank, kind of threading the needle between the Stormcrow and the Kit Fox.
Uh-huh. All right. So Stormcrow's going to feel it.
Hopefully, hopefully.
So we're going to go with the UAC. Actually, no. We're going to go with the medium pulse lasers first. And then the ER smalls, and then the Ultra AC, and then the LRMs.
Oakley dokley.
So, medium pulse lasers first, which, if I remember correctly, I actually get a plus 11.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Okay. Let's see, and that is going to be 5 damage to the 9.
That is the left leg.
Left leg.
And you said 5 damage?
2 medium pulse lasers? Yep.
Oof. Okay. So roll to see if you get a crit.
Oh, I do.
Okay, so now I need to scroll to the crit menu, or the crit fucking thing on here.
Okay, let me know when you get there.
I shall.
And then I'll happily roll that d6 for you.
Da, da, da. Critical hits, there we go. Alrighty. So this is a leg. So roll me a d6, please.
1.
1. Ammo explosion, leg destroyed, or leg weapon group is destroyed. So yeah, you just fucking take out the leg on this mech. Piloting check, they succeed. Actually, let me make sure of that. Yeah, they succeed their piloting check, so they don't take damage.
Okay.
However,
Pilot damage at least.
yeah, they don't take pilot damage. Location destruction. Okay, so they did that. So yeah, it's basically because I think it only takes damage if they fail the check.
Yeah, if they fail the check, then the pilot takes damage. If they pass the check, the mech still takes damage. Like punch damage, but
Yeah,
The pilot is fine.
it's their punch damage to the punch location, which is essentially something on the upper torso.
Yes.
So that, I think the leg becomes the requisite arm, is what it ends up being, and that's to the 10, which is the left arm anyway. And their punch damage, since that is a Stormcrow, is 2 to the left arm. And I'll just cross out the right leg because it doesn't exist anymore.
Left leg.
Oh, it was left leg. You did.
Pretty sure it was. Let me double check the roll history. Yeah, a 9.
Okay, so then that crit didn't happen in that case.
Pity.
Because
Okay.
it was 5 damage, so that's, yeah. So they still have 3 armor on that leg. So yeah, both of their
okay.
legs are down to 3 armor now.
Pity. Okay, that's all right.
That's my bad.
No, it's fine. So then I guess we'll move right along then. ER small lasers.
Shoot, they hit.
Wunderbar. And that's to the torso, another 5 damage.
Okay. And alrighty. Yeah, you're melting off armor off of this thing quite a bit.
Yeah, if only I could focus on a single component.
I know,
well,
right?
UAC 5.
Oakley dokley.
Do it beat a 14 though?
That one misses.
Pity. All right. Now for the worms.
I'm pretty sure they can't even beat that. So yeah, you hit. Extra damage the first.
Yep, extra damage the first. 1 extra damage the second.
No,
Negative. All right.
Okay. So the first group,
The 10, the left arm.
and that's 8.
Correct.
You blow the left arm off.
Sweet.
And that actually transfers 1 damage over to the torso.
Even better.
Oakley dokley.
And then the last bit of damage also goes to the torso.
Yeah, so missiles are striking home, and like you pepper the torso of this mech. First destroying the left arm, which I do believe that goes with the weapon system.
Yeah,
Yep.
that should be. Yeah,
They
that's 1 ER
lose-
large laser, 1 ER medium, if I remember right.
That is correct. So yeah, they lose some weapon systems. And yeah. You have moved, so we're gonna go over to Johannes.
To cut out.
We're gonna go over to Johannes.
If I may, real quick, I'd like to make a quick little narrative declaration.
Yeah, no, go nuts.
This would be the. Oh yeah, now that we're nice in point blank range with both of these mechs, Deanna, spider monkey time.
That goes without saying.
Have fun. And that is the declaration.
All right. Johannes, what are you up to?
Being that I had taken a scratch and potentially evaded a whole wave of weaponry. I like to know if it's possible if I can use uh, a perception check to see if there's any like perhaps like any like high mounds anywhere to like quickly drive behind
Well,
and to get into cover
okay.
with the pack rat.
So it's your narration. If you want to say that there's like a small mount, like a mound or something that you drive behind, that's up to you. It's all in how you narrate it.
Okay.
You have basically during your narration, you have control over that stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want there to be a mound there, there can be a mound there.
Yeah.
Just describe what
Okay.
describe what is going on. Paint us a picture with your words, if you would.
All right. Very well. Oh no, that was last she almost pulled the back of old girl. Oh no 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 no! I must get behind cover. I will not engage. Ainsley, I'm going to see if I can find cover. I see a mountain nearby. Going to drive behind it to evade fire from the Kit Fox. I need you to get on that mech now. I'm going to attempt another radar jam once I'm behind. And this mountain here looks big enough that can provide adequate cover. Although if the Kit Fox make it close, it may not be good enough. But still, I'll drive towards it now.
Kirka is screaming in her cockpit. Just
And I would not be surprised if Deanna can hear it without turning on comms.
yeah. No, yeah, she cuts comms for a moment and just screams in just pure just pure exasperation at how much Johannes talked.
She didn't tell him to not fight. It's like he's panicking. He's like, hell no.
It's more than panicking. He's narrating his life story.
All that fire almost killed him, and he almost shit. He's in panic.
Well, yeah, and then he went into a fucking Shakespearean like soliloquy about it, and Kirka's like 5 words or less in her mind, so she's hearing all of this, and it's just.
The Kit Fox and the Fly Dog, it got him monologuing.
Stop.
Johannes
Stop
gets
it.
shot swat. Also, Johannes yaps like he's never yapped before.
I'm behind cover, right?
Alrighty, I'm assuming you're gonna use your movement to like break
Yes,
range and like move away.
Yes,
As well? Okay,
I'll be using my movement to break range, and that will essentially burn up my action, right?
You can
So-
still do a thing because in mech scale combat you can both move and you can do something. So you could move
Okay,
out to
so-
like long range, hide behind your mystery berm, and then attempt to do something else.
Okay,
E.g.,
so
communications jamming or what have you.
right. So okay, so at that range, I'll like to do another communications jam to prevent enemy Kit Fox from initiating any comms.
Oakley dokley. So yeah, make a computers roll.
$26. Oh shit.
This communication suite that they're using, it seems to be unlike anything that you have worked with before. Like there are some improvements here that you're not 100% sure how to get around yet. You think it'll take a little bit more work.
Can you please reiterate that again? That there's so it's still taking
Yeah,
a long time.
yeah, it's still taking longer. Like you're not able to like there's just like you keep trying to essentially close off its ability to communicate, but there's just there's some failsafe essentially that's within their system that's thwarting your attempts, and you haven't been able
Right.
to like figure it out quite yet.
Okay. That's good.
So Ainsley.
Yeah. So, and we would turn on like
Forgot the name. Uh,
public communications and scream at the mech that tried to kill let's say Johannes. Yeah. Hey dipshit, you're fighting me, not my technician. After which, I'm assuming that because the mech closed the distance and I'm staying on the same place I am, he is in close, point blank.
I will say they are still in short range because technically, the way it works is it's depending on unit, and he basically just kind of attempted to circle strafe, so he kept his distance from you,
Okay.
but went towards him. But you can get you would be able to mount this turn because you can get into point blank.
Okay,
And then do
then I
the
would like to roll to get on the mech.
okay.
If I'm correct, it's the same as
Yep, it's a same roll because you're basically
support.
doing an attack. Yeah.
13.
You were unable to mount. Now, keep in mind, I will remind the party that you do have edge, which can be used to reroll
I
either
know.
my or your rolls, and such.
Hold on. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have 3 actually.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll spend 1 to roll yours.
I mean, we can go with that. Rerolling yours might be a little bit more beneficial, as
Well, actually, yeah, mine.
there's more of a
I
chance
think
you'll
mine,
end up rolling better.
mine would be better. 16.
There you go. See? So yeah, you manage to start climbing this mech. And that is your movement and action. And Deanna.
I'm sorry, I think my alarm went off.
I did not hear your alarm. Oh, I got click happy. So Deanna, it is your turn.
All right. Inspired by that little conversation she had drinking late at night, she's going to try to show off a little bit and just go from one to the other without touching the ground.
Nice. I'm here for it. Yeah, you okay, so how does this look for the people at home?
And that close to a perfect roll? Yeah, like she's just going full on, like hanging off of trying to picture this here. I think the Timberwolf's left side would be more fitting. Because I'm assuming you're facing kind of north, Kirka?
Yeah.
So yeah, she knocks twice on the armor just to signal I'm going now. And then leaps, kicks off the jump jets, doing a full high arcing backflip, landing on that flat bit there behind the head. If you've got the picture open.
Yep.
And yeah, fuck it. We'll be cocky. I'm feeling good today. He will open comms to the Kit Fox. I am Deanna, and you are about to have a bad day.
Nice. Alrighty. So the well, yeah, we're gonna start with the Stormcrow, who is still technically in the fight. They're going to try and move to short range. Yeah, they can move. Their legs aren't blowed up. It's just one of their arms.
Yeah, just the arm.
Yeah, so they're going to. Yeah, they're going to move to short range.
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of try and put some distance from you. And they are going to first fire one ER large laser at you.
They might hit.
They are going to hit. That is going to be, I do believe that's 4 damage.
Yeah, let me confirm that. Could be. I mean, let's look at this handy dandy Kit Fox that we got right here with the 1 ER large. Yep. 4 damage.
Okay. That tracks. I was just going by the same thing that they do with the rest of them.
No, that's valid.
So yeah, that's going to hit you in the 7, which is torso.
There is.
Then they're going to fire with their remaining ER medium lasers.
Okay.
First, the one in their arm. And that's going to miss. And then the one in their face.
Okay.
Which is going to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit. That's gonna hit.
So you are going to take 3 damage to the 4.
The right arm.
Alrighty. The Kit Fox is going to evens, it's going to be Kirka. Odds, it's going to try and swat. It's going to fire at Kirka. They are not making a good decision.
That is a very bold decision.
But you technically are the biggest target.
Yeah.
So they are going to fire at you. Oh wait, no. Same movement as you. Boop. First with their ER large laser.
Boop.
And it is going to hit.
Bummer. Okay.
Just barely. The 5.
That is the right leg for 4 damage.
Yep. Then they're going to fire their 5x.
Okay.
And hit.
Darn.
You're going to take 1 damage to the 10.
Okay.
And then you're going to take another 1 damage to the 7, which is...
Torso.
Yep.
Okay.
And then they're going to attempt to fire their streak SRM at you. And hit.
Bummer.
That's going to be 3 damage to the 3.
Man, this right arm of mine.
It's taking a beating today.
Yeah.
And then their small pulse laser. Which is also going to hit.
Not a good series of rolls.
No.
Because I put my back to it. Let's just call it that narratively.
Yeah, it tracks. It's going to be to the 8, and it's going to be 1 damage.
Okay.
And then the one to the north is going to try and close on Johannes again. I'm going to say that they're going to maintain medium range.
Where is it trying to kill you so much?
Actually, I should do that roll with them. Evens Johannes, odds is going to be Ainsley. Oh, hey, look at that. It's going to try and swat Ainsley off.
Oops.
This is why you don't challenge the GM.
And that is combat. Okay, dislodging. Okay, they make a piloting test. Ainsley, can you roll me 3d6, please? Give me a difficulty for this. They successfully shake you off.
I used my edge on nothing.
I mean,
They had to use a turn to do that.
yeah, that like completely prevents them from firing. And you're not hurt. You're just kind of you're in point blank range on the ground.
You're just not on the mech anymore.
Yeah.
Do I have to get back up?
You would have. Well, you're not like prone. You're standing. But you would have to climb the mech again. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That I will have to get up on the mech.
Yeah. Kirka.
Well, this Kit Fox is being annoying, but I want to finish off the Stormcrow, so I guess I'm going to do that. So first things first, we're going to do the medium pulse lasers, and that's going to be plus 11. I should probably... Yeah, I want to chase the Stormcrow.
Oh yeah, you hit.
5 damage to the 9. Okay, now the leg's gone. We have?
Oh yeah. Now the legs. And piloting test. He's gonna pass his piloting test.
Okay, that's fine.
So for your next shot, because technically he's still standing as all of these this ammunition
As all
is
this
coming
happens. Well, all right. In that case, next is going to be the ER smalls.
in. Mm-hmm.
If you
They hit.
I am really after
That's
that left leg that
gonna-
no longer exists, so I guess that spills up into the torso.
Yep. And that was just 1 damage.
3 ER smalls, it's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Mhm.
So you need to roll for a crit.
That's a crit.
Okay. Torso crit. And critical hits. Mech torso. And your D6.
1.
Ammo explosion, if there is ammo in the torso, which
There is none on a Stormcrow Prime.
okay. Or primary weapon, torso weapon group is destroyed. There are no torso weapon groups. So
There is a head weapon.
there is, but you didn't hit the head.
Kitty. Okay.
So reroll the D6.
I had to try. Okay. Boop. 5.
Engine shielding is damaged. Gain 1 heat token at the end of each of this mech's narrations. Second engine hit, critical hit destroys the engine. So you got an engine crit.
Oh boy. Let's keep building up on that success. You whack 5?
Hmm?
You hit.
Okay. Do I get the extra damage? Neg. Location. The torso again for 2 more damage.
That. How's that look? Because that cores out this mech.
So the Stormcrow, I'm going to presume, is like trying to back away from the Timberwolf.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if that's how you want to narrate it cinematically,
Okay.
that sounds fine to me.
I mean, it did take a pot shot at me, so it makes sense. All right, so the Stormcrow's arm blows off, and then after Deanna backflips onto the Kit Fox, Kirka kind of just knows that she made it off of the Timberwolf because of the knock and everything. She knows she's good, and then she notes the Stormcrow trying to backpedal and still fire on the Timberwolf. Kirka's not having it. She goes on comms. How dare you run from a proper fight, you bear cub? Charges forward and unleashes her lasers and Ultra AC5 into the Stormcrow, blowing the leg off. The remaining damage then sears up into the torso, completely shattering the armor and structure in the hump behind the cockpit, causing the engine to blow out as the Stormcrow then collapses forward onto its face.
Nice. Alrighty. I will say that you are in such a position that it wouldn't make too much sense to drop your LRMs at the Kit Fox behind you. Also, there's a friend also riding said Kit Fox behind you.
Yeah.
So that might be a bad idea. Deanna, we'll go with you next because you're standing on a mech.
All right, she's gonna let loose with everything, which, standing on the thing, the missiles automatically hit for 2.
I do believe that
Where's that plus?
is.
It's a plus M.
Well, your SRMs don't cluster, so they'll just deal I think it's like 2 damage. I just want to see axial combat, swarm attack, next generation, range attack automatically hits. Generations, range attack automatically hits. Roll for the hit location as though making a punch attack against the mech. So, table.
7 should be torso either way.
Yep.
And it is a critical hit of type 2. Primary weapon / torso weapon group destroyed. I don't think it has a torso weapon.
I don't believe it does either. Give me one
Kit
quick.
Fox does not.
No, it
All
does
weapons
not.
are, at least the Prime doesn't. All the weapons are mounted in the arms.
There we go. 4 gyro damage. I only had to roll it 4 fucking times.
Jesus.
And that one is negative to piloting skill, if I remember correctly.
Yes, -2 on piloting tests. A second hit reduces its movement to 0.
Oakley dokley. And your laser. Where is that hitting?
That hits the 5.
I believe that's an arm. Nope.
And does not get a
It's a
crit.
leg.
Which becomes the arm on the same side because punch table.
Yeah. So that's going to be the right arm.
Unfortunately, she could not catch either the missiles poking out or the ammo bin with that one, but, so be it.
It happens. Alrighty, Ainsley.
Oh. So I guess I will roll to try again to get on the mech. Because
Oakley
I have
dokley.
nothing else to do. $14.
You climb the mech.
Okay, good.
And Johannes.
Hold on. All right. I'm going to. Okay. The enemy Kit Fox has not received any. Well, its left leg is currently damaged. Correct. The left leg.
The one that you guys are facing?
Yes.
No.
No.
Oh
Oh, no, yes,
Okay.
because you hit it with the laser in the left leg.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, because you missed with your SRM, you ended up hitting with
Yeah.
the laser.
Oh, yeah, it is damaged.
Yeah.
Okay. For this one, and what is my current range with the Kit Fox?
I do believe you are still in medium range.
Medium. Yeah. Just checking my Kit Fox. Oh. Yeah, that's minus. Um, okay. I'm going to communicate. Okay, so Johannes opens comms to Johannes opens comms to Ainsley. And it's left leg. Go after the left leg. Maybe you can bring it down or something. He's attempting to focus on me. This is not looking so good. I have an idea. We should call. We may need to call for help. Enemy Kit Fox too close. and right now he is able to shake you off many times. We need help. We need help. I'm calling Star Commander. And then Johannes pretty much shifts comms to the ping Kiriga. Star Commander, enemy Kit Fox. Very close. Vicious. Need help. No. We need help over here.
Ainsley would cutting with like a message around. Don't. I'm fine.
Are you sure? He keeps knocking you off. We need more firepower against this thing. That we very well. I trust your word. I'll do what I can. Initiating. Let's see. Firing SRMs. So. I'm behind cover. So yeah. Right. So this is 17.
Oakley dokley. So it's also assumed that you're not necessarily sitting still. You're moving around, as well.
Yes, I am moving around the mound essentially
Yep.
and firing the SRMs.
You hit.
And since I'm in, yes, and I believe that I was in medium range, right? So that's minus.
Yep. So instead of the 17, it would be 15.
Okay, but it still hits.
Yeah, it still hits.
So I need a D1, correct?
No, you need 2d6 to see where it hits.
Oh, all right, to these, right.
And that's to the 8, which is torso. We're gonna say this is happening basically at the exact same time as Ainsley jumping up, to prevent you from hitting Ainsley with those.
Yes.
But those do. How much damage do your SRMs do?
Okay, SRM. Damage.
Mhm.
Plus. Okay, so that's a 2 plus M, and this is max 4.
Okay, so roll 1d6. So it does 2 to the torso.
Torso. Okay.
So that's gonna take that down to 1. Now roll a single d6. And it said maximum 4, right?
Max 4, yes.
Okay, so you're gonna do 2 more damage to roll me another 2d6 for another hit location. That's going to be to the 8, which is also going to be to the torso. Roll to see if you get a critical hit.
And that will be a
2d6, you want 8 or better.
36. Ooh.
You got a critical hit. From hitting it in the belly with your puny SRMs.
All right.
Give me one moment, and I will have you roll another d6 for me. Oop. Okay, so roll me 1d6, please.
Okay.
And because it's a shit fox, you need at least a 3.
That's a 6. Engine shielding damage. Gain 1 heat token at the end of each narration. Second engine hit will destroy the engine, which will destroy the mech. Alrighty.
Ooh, so that's wait. So that's critical, right? The
Yeah,
mech
you
is
got a
not-
critical hit. It's not
Okay.
destroyed.
Gotcha.
But it's just if that specific critical gets rolled a second time, the mech will be destroyed, even if there's
Okay,
torso internal structure left.
Okay.
Alrighty, it is now the 2 remaining mechs' turns. Because that one's Gonzo. And I am going to spend a GM plot point to make things a little bit spicier. And Johannes, you see a 75-ton mech show up on your long-range sensors. It's still extreme range from you, and you don't have a visual on what it is. You just know that it is a 75-ton mech signature of some flavor. So first, the northeastern Kit Fox is going to try and close into short range with you, Johannes.
Right.
And is going to once again actually attempt to shake off Ainsley. Six.
What's the roll again?
I got it. They failed though.
Oh,
They
And I
were
feel so
roll
bad
snake
for
eyes.
Ainsley because this is the fucking mist links all over again.
So yeah, they were unable to shake you off. The other Kit Fox is going to try and close on Kirka and is going to try and fire.
Really not paying attention.
First with the ER large laser. And
Okay.
that is going to hit.
Bummer.
The 4.
Oh wow, it went internal.
Womp womp. No critical though.
Okay, good.
The 5X is going to miss.
Okay, good.
And the Streak 4s are going to hit
Bummer. Okay.
for 3 damage to the 4.
No, that's my whack.
Oh noes.
Yeah.
So your arm is
Yep.
completely gone now?
Yep, the arm's gone.
Womp womp.
Oof.
This-
I am so unhappy with this.
I can imagine.
Oh no, the Kit Fox. I've been doing great this whole time, and this fucking Kit Fox blows off my arm. Ugh. Okay.
And then they're going to fire their small pulse.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, that's a 12 for that they got. Did they miss?
Oh, hooray!
So at the top of the initiative order, Ainsley, you receive a transmission on a like essentially a personal frequency to your mech specifically. Friendly Timberwolf. You and your crew should attempt to fall back to the facility. We see a number of heavy enemy mechs approaching, one of which looks to be a Timberwolf. And yeah, that's the communication that you get. So Kira, it is your narration.
Okay, I did not get that transmission, so
Oh, you didn't hear what I said?
no.
Oh.
You said that was to Ainsley.
Sorry, I meant to Kirka.
Oh,
Thought I said
okay.
Kirka.
No, you said Ainsley, but
Oh.
that's okay. I was
You
about to
said
say,
me.
oh, this is an interesting call. So, but all right.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody just disconnected, and the
It's
screen
Carl.
a little wonky on stream too.
That I think is an artifact of the VTT, unfortunately. It looks like everybody's back on.
Yeah,
Oh,
it blips,
Carbon's
but yeah, Carbon's not on.
Oh, what the hell?
That's okay.
Oh,
he's
delay.
on his he's on his phone at the moment, so it looks like it might have his internet probably went out or something like that, or there's a blip.
To be honest, I thought that call was to the
Internet.
like.
Yep, I just got a message from him. Internet went out.
Okay. So I thought that message was to like the mech I was fighting, and I somehow intercepted it.
No. It was me being a
Yeah.
dum dum. And it
Yeah.
was a direct message to Kirka.
Okay. In that case, I guess it's time to wrap this up. I will radio Ainsley and Johannes to mount up and fall back towards my position where we're getting the fuck out.
Out of character, but
Yeah, you're
you're
back.
yeah. Sorry about that. Just the internet.
No worries.
Okay,
So if you didn't hear, basically Kirka got a message from the facility saying that it'd be a good idea for you all to hightail it that way. And then Kirka is just basically relaying that order to use all currently.
Okay. I'm
Yep.
trying to gain access back to the.
Should be just use the same. You should be able to pop in using the same code.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
So which direction are we heading towards?
Me, you're heading towards me.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, disengage, bounce up, fall back. Fall back towards me is the plan. And then as I'm doing that, because I'm sure Deanna would have already heard, but I'll just reiterate. Deanna, hop off. Let's finish this up.
Understood.
And then as soon as Deanna leaps off, I'm going to take out my frustrations on this fucking Kit Fox for doing more damage than the past 20 mechs have combined.
Yeah, and if she gets a parting shot, she'll take that before she hops off. But then, yeah, we'll just switch mounts again.
Yeah, I'm down for you to do your swarm attack damage before you jump off.
Yep. I'll let Deanna go ahead and do that first.
The missiles are 2 again. Do the 6, which should be torso again.
Yep. And how much damage is that?
2 points.
2 points? Okay, yeah, you core this Kit Fox out as you're leaping off. How does this look for the folks at home?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, God.
I love it.
So the original hits created a hole in the torso, exposing the gyro, like a little bit of shrapnel and debris and things got in there and started banging around. But it created the perfect opportunity now, a moment later, for her to literally open this thing's belly up and feast on its guts. The second volley goes straight in the hole, shredding the gyro to pieces, and she rockets away as it falls flat onto its back. And this is just see how much. The remount is not as showy as the mount or as the dismount.
Huh.
Oh well.
That's okay.
I mean, this time she did have a falling mech to get rid of, so you know.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
So we will jump now to Ainsley.
I guess so. Have the command to disengage, but no, I think I will try to attack the mech.
Okay. So your attack automatically
Oh.
hits.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you're starting with your SRMs first.
Wait, I'm on the mech.
Yes. I
Oh,
get that.
yeah,
You can
then
still
yeah,
attack with
yeah,
all of
yeah.
your weapons.
Since you've got a mount attack that's successful, you can fire everything, and it just auto hits and threatens a critical.
Yep. So first roll your d6 to see if you get the extra damage. You don't. So first roll your location for your SRM2. That's the 5. Which is, I do believe that would be the right leg that goes up to the right arm.
Oh, please get an ammo
And-
explosion, blow that arm to high hell.
And then it is. Oh yeah. Then roll 2d6 to see if you get a crit. You do not get a crit. Now it is your baby laser.
Same again, yeah.
Yep. So roll 2d6 to see where you hit. In the 4, which is also the right arm.
And again,
And-
2d6.
Yep. Almost. You did shear the armor off of the arm. It is now exposed internals. Are you gonna remain mounted or are you jumping off?
No, I'll remain mounted.
Alrighty. Johannes.
Yes. Okay. Ainsley, we need to go. We need to go back now. Hurry! Get off of the Kit Fox. We need to leave. Ah. To do. And kind of sits there for a moment. He holds. He places his hand over his his forehead, and essentially he starts to think back what Erica had told him in their previous conversations about him not being a warrior, and essentially like he's now thinking smart and and he's thinking and he's thinking and he's thinking and oh, okay, quick question. CT on that Kit Fox is really bad, right? So if I land potentially almost the same roll, that Kit Fox could be destroyed, right?
Yes, but you could also potentially hit Ainsley.
Oh. And it's not like I can use a pop point to target its broken leg to knock it down, correct? To potentially prevent the Kit Fox from.
You'd have to, if I remember, I mean, based on precedent, you would have to actually roll to hit.
Yeah.
Roll to hit,
and then if you hit, use a plot point.
Yeah.
To determine the location.
Okay.
Whatever it is you're doing, you better do it because Kirk not gonna like this.
Yes. Okay. Johannes sits in his seat and he becomes right now infuriated. He shakes quickly turns to the dash and once again tells Ainsley, we have to all right, buy me some time, I'm going for the leg. And okay, I'm gonna roll to hit.
Okay.
So 6 + 7.
You do have one more movement than they do, so make sure you're adding that in.
Oh, okay. So that's so that's -1, correct? Against
You get a.
I'm sorry. This is...
Okay, you move faster than they do, so you get a +1 to your roll.
Okay.
So it's 2d6 + 8.
Yes.
2d6 + 8. Gotcha. Bada bing, bada boom. 13.
It misses.
Ooh. And there's no such thing as using a plot point to.
You have edge.
If you have edge that you can spend,
okay.
You can spend edge to either reroll yours or have me reroll mine.
And that of course is, from what I remember, once per session, correct?
Yes. Well, or however many that you have on your character sheet.
Yeah, however many edge you have, you can spend up to that much. You can only spend 1 edge per roll, though.
Okay. Let me. Please Pardon me on this. I'm just. Oh, I only have one edge, so I can only do this once.
That is correct.
Okay, I will be using my edge to roll again.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus 8, because that's
Yep.
movement. Right? Okay. Okay. 18.
You hit.
And I'm now using a plot point
Mm-hmm.
to essentially have it to where the missiles then impact the leg.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going for the damaged leg.
Yes, I'm going for the
Okay.
damaged leg of the Kit Fox.
Alrighty. So the initial one will hit there. Your extra missile, you are still going to have to roll a hit location for that.
Okay. So 6 plus.
It's just to
No,
make
no.
it 2d6.
Yeah,
No,
just
no.
straight up 2d6.
Oh, just a straight up 2d6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So keep it back on math. 10.
That is going to be the left arm. So you're going to do. You also need to actually roll me 1d6 as well. I skipped a
Okay.
step.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you are going to do 2 damage to the left leg,
Okay.
which is going to remove the last of the armor from that leg,
Okay.
and 1 damage to the left arm. As your SRMs kind of pepper the one side of the mech.
Back up the.
Yeah.
Plot point. 2 out of 3.
Yep, and you still have your movement as well.
Okay.
And you were in short range.
And I'm in short range.
Yes.
Okay. In this particular moment, Johannes hesitates a bit, but he decides to. Sure this. Please pardon me because this is my first time. This is very intense. Yes, very intense. You know, I'm for Johannes. Yes. Whew. Yes, I know we gotta get out. Johannes gets behind cover. You know, he quickly drives his pack rat to around the similar mound to try to evade getting hits from the Kit Fox, and essentially after doing so quickly, Johannes gets on comms to Ainsley and says, Ainsley, I will not leave you behind. We have to go, but I will not leave you behind. You must leave the Kit Fox now. We have to leave. Enemy, large enemy signature to the northeast. We have to leave. Get on the Kit Fox. Get off the Kit Fox. Hop on the pack rat. We must go now. Now.
Alrighty, so you're basically just kind of maintaining distance from the Kit Fox? You're not moving, changing range bracket at all?
Oh, I use my movement to get away.
Well,
to
basically, so you're taking evasive action, which is assumed. Like I said, like it's
Okay.
it
Yes.
makes sense that
Yes.
you'd be driving around, trying to drive around
Right.
the mountain and stuff like that. The
Right.
question is are you staying in short range? Are you moving to medium range? Are you gonna be foolish and try to go into point blank range? That's
I'm
basically
going
the
to-
question.
No, I'm not going into point blank. I'm going to try to evade, like you said, kind of cut off there. So
Okay,
So you're maintaining distance.
so you're staying in short range is the question.
Yes or no?
no, no.
So you're moving to
I'm
medium
not-
range.
Yes, I'm moving to medium range.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. That's all I needed to know.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, you move out to medium range. You're kind of, trying to evade and juke and drive and all of that. The Kit Fox is going to try and close back in on you during their activation. They're gonna kind of like try and cut you off and like, instead of going around this mound, they're gonna try and go over top of it. And they're gonna try and take some pot shots at you. I mean, you have, I think, done the most damage to this one thus far, so
Yeah.
they currently see you as the threat.
Right. That's correct.
So they are once again in short. They're gonna try and hit you with their ER medium laser. You do move a little bit faster than they do, so
That'll be penalty.
they're a little bit less accurate when trying to hit you. So your piloting check, please. They're probably going to hit with this.
Okay, so I gain bonus with movement, correct? I'm up faster.
No,
That'll be 8. Oh no. Okay.
that is taken into account by the person who's attacking,
Okay.
which is why you got a bonus on your turn and they're getting a negative on their turn.
Oh. Okay. So 7.
Yeah, unfortunately, they hit. They are going to hit you in the 4, which is the front. You are going to take 4 damage to your frontal armor. They're
In the back 4.
Yep, they're now going to shoot at you with their 5x. Your piloting check, monsieur.
Okay.
It hits. The first point of damage is going to hit you in the 4, which is going to be the front again, for 1 point of damage.
5.
And then the second one is going to be in the 10, which is also the front.
Ooh, 6.
Okay. How close are you to taking internal structure damage?
Okay. Actually, let's see. For the front, it says here. Well, I believe I'll be starting to, because it says 5.
Hold on.
Correct me if I'm reading this.
5/1.
Yeah.
It just coded.
5/1.
So
Yeah,
you've taken
I
how
heard
much
that part.
damage to the front?
6.
Okay.
So
You
5 already blew off the armor.
Yep.
And the 1 should
that
have
would
caused the.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you are not going to die. However, the front of your pack rat has been destroyed. I would like you to roll. Give me a reflex roll. So it'll be 2d6 plus double your reflex.
Okay, 6 and flex is 4, so I'll double that. That is 8 and 18.
Okay, you manage to essentially kind of dive out of the pack rat as the LB5X lets loose. The first pellet, you see it like the first pellet hits before you manage to jump out. And you see it tear through the last remaining armor on the front of your vehicle. And you react in like the nick of time, like split second reaction time. You dive out as the second pellet hits your pack rat, and something inside the front of it just kind of flashes, and it stops dead. You are currently on foot.
Okay.
Whoops.
Um,
I might have messed up.
Might have.
Kirka.
my
And also Johannes, the last thing you saw in your sensors was before all of this happened was that 75-ton mech is getting closer as well.
Okay.
I might have slightly underestimated the situation.
You might have underestimated the 75-ton foot about to go up your ass.
So yeah, Kirka, you see the blip that was the pack rat disappear from your sensors.
I am immediately calling air support on whatever the fuck formation it is up there.
Alrighty.
And if possible, also calling a search and rescue from... And I'm also going to call for an air exfil from the facility to pick up... search for any survivors and pick them up and return them to base.
Right after she chewed him out for not being a hero too.
I am
Or
going...
rather to not be a hero.
I'm going to murder the both of them myself.
Alrighty. So you were wanting to call in some aerospace support? What?
Yeah. Fuck y'all's plot points. I'm calling air support on that mech formation, and if I can also call a search and rescue op, that'd be ideal. I don't want anyone else killing them before I do.
Yeah, it's fair. So it sounds like you either want a bombing run or a strafing run. Which one would you prefer?
The strafing run has the more targets that it can hit, correct?
So
actually, let's do the bombing run. Actually, bombing run.
Okay, so assign up to assign two 2-point damage groups to up to 3 ground targets. So I'm assuming you're going to do the 30 and the 75.
Yes, since they're the only two on the board at the moment.
That's fair.
How much do you have left to spend? Because I'll contribute to make this happen.
I haven't touched my plot points yet.
So yeah, that would be the exact amount that you would need.
Well, there we go.
Because it's 3 plot points.
And then as soon as that's done, Ainsley, if you're alive, get off that Kit Fox now.
Alrighty. So first, let's hit the Kit Fox. First 2-point group.
All right. So I'm rolling those just to double check.
Yeah.
Okay. Torso.
And okay, so that one takes out the Kit Fox. I'm gonna roll a 1d6, and it's fine. Ainsley did not get hit by it.
Lucky her.
And then yeah, if you want to, well, I guess roll the second one on the Kit Fox as well.
4.
Which... Or
That's the
is
right leg?
right
Right
arm. Okay.
Which is exposed, so the ammo explodes.
Right arm. Yeah, well, it would basically destroy the arm. Without
Which
the
I
need for a
wanted to
critical.
do.
And then on the 75 for the first one.
Hold on. My mouse got disconnected momentarily. There we go. Torso.
Okay. And the second one.
The 9, which is which now?
Left leg.
Left leg.
Okay. Alrighty. So the Kit Fox is no more. You get a confirmation over comms. This is facility staff. Technician retrieved. And will be awaiting you in the facility.
Understood. What are the elemental?
Elemental seems to be last we saw Elemental was jumping off of the enemy Kit Fox as it was toppling to the ground.
Understood.
I'll say that you're all able to link back up and get to the facility. As you enter, basically as you enter the mech hangar that is there, you hear some klaxons start to go off, and on your sensors, like basically on your little sensor panel, Kirka, you see that in addition to the Timberwolf that is coming your way, there are 3 other heavy mechs that are converging on this area as well. Based on what you can see, they are 2 Mad Dogs and a Summoner.
2 Mad Dogs, a Summoner, and a Timberwolf.
Yes.
All right, got it.
And I think that is where we are going to end things for this week.
No! I want to role play a conversation with these 2 chuckle fucks.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So the floor is yours.
So Ainsley Johannes, right, front and center now.
Out of my way. Yes.
Ainsley, now.
Got it.
Giannis hurries and he stands at attention.
And we will arrive later. Slightly, but the word second.
I pull out my laser pistol.
No. Wait.
Shut up. I gave the two of you a direct order to disengage and pull back. Quiaf?
Yes.
F.
F.
And did you do so?
I was planning on.
That is not what I asked, Elemental. Did you?
No.
And why not?
I had a plan.
You had a plan. You. And how did that plan work out?
It was going great until the
It
back
went
rats
great until
exploded.
you fell off the Kit Fox twice and lost our support vehicle, almost losing
Once.
the technician in the process. I do not care about how many times you thought you could climb her onto that mech. I
Giannis.
am in command. Do you understand what that means?
Yes.
Then what does it mean? Tell me in exact words what that means.
They should follow your orders without question.
You should follow my orders. And what did you do?
Question the order.
You did not. You did more than question. You disobeyed. So this is what's going to happen from now on. Elemental Ainsley, you are going to be directly under Star Commander Deanna's purview. What she says goes. What you do, what I say, and you do what she says. There will be no hesitation. There will be no playing around. There will be no pretending to be something that you are not. You are not the hero. You are not the Superman. You are a part of this star. You are a part of this team. You will behave like it. Or Deanna will take her laser and sever that pathetic excuse of a brain stem you have inside that skull of yours. Do I make myself clear?
You do.
Am I going to see any of this bullshit behavior again?
You will not.
I better not, or it'll be the last thing you do. You're hereby confined to quarters. And you, Johannes. What the fuck is your excuse?
Amanda, I had wanted to go back.
But you did not.
Ainsley continued to engage with the Kit Fox.
Then allow Ainsley to die for her own stupidity, and do not sacrifice yourself for it. We just had this conversation, what, a week ago? About trying to be something that you are not?
But
shut up. If you ran your mouth, if you performed your job half as much as you ran your mouth, then you would be the best technician in the clan. I have you here for a very specific job. I requested you for a very specific job. We discussed this. The same thing applies to you that applies to Ainsley. You are to do what you're told when you are told. Your failure is tied with her, and her failure is tied with you. Neither of you disengaged when you had the opportunity. Had you disengaged, you would have been able to bring that Kit Flux closer to me, and we would have been able to eliminate it. You would still have your beloved pack rat. And that coconut monkey. And we would not be having this conversation, Quiaf.
Yeah.
I asked you, you answer.
Yes. Sorry, Commander.
Good. I hope this has been an elucidating conversation for all of us. If this stunt happens again, you will either be dead or discharged from my command and scrubbing toilets for the remainder of your lifetime. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
You are also confined to quarters until we can acquire a new vehicle for you. Dismissed.
As Ainsley is walking away, you can hear grumbling and some muttering.
Johannes was standing.
Is Ainsley out of her elemental uniform?
Yes.
Johannes is just standing in the room with standing still, essentially.
It's
and
2d6. 2d6 times double reflex, right?
For what are you trying to do?
Small arms fire.
Yes. Well, actually, sorry. Small arms would be if you have the skill. It would be you'd be using small arms. If you don't have the skill, yeah, it would be double your reflex.
I don't.
Okay, so yeah, double your reflex in that case.
So, what do I throw?
I do believe that works out to being a reflex for you to defend. So
Okay,
it'll be
so small arms. Yeah, I have small
personal.
arms.
Yeah. Well, no, for you for defending, it would be
Oh.
2d6 plus double reflex.
Oh, so +8.
Yes.
Okay.
Plot point for disadvantage because she is walking away, so cannot see me.
Ooh.
So minus the double. Okay.
Yeah. So you hit. So what? Okay. So what was your intent with this? And I'm assuming it's
shooting Ainsley's knee. I do not want her incapacitated yet, but I will not suffer that sort of disrespect.
Oh, owie. So that's going to be basically straight damage to you, Ainsley, as since you basically just got out of your battle armor, you're not wearing any actual armor because you can't wear both. How much damage does Laser Pistol do?
Laser pistol does 3 damage.
Yeah, so Ainsley, you are going to take 3 damage.
Do you think I am fucking around, Elemental? Security!
Answer.
Security, detain the Elemental, confine her to the brig.
Johannes kind of like ducks from the shot, scared, and recomposes himself immediately and essentially standing to the side.
So I'm kind of curious. What's Deanna up to during all of this?
She would have been just following the technician's directions on where to park her armor until like the shouting got her attention. And then when the shot goes off, she comes running in a dead sprint with the intention of putting herself between the two. Just do not kill her, do not kill her, do not kill her.
And is Deanna still in her battle armor?
No, she would have been out by now.
I will holster the weapon. I had no intention to, yet. That was a wake-up call.
Alrighty, that seems to be the. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
Since I have a med tech. Well,
No.
okay. Johannes had a thought, but then
So
feels frozen in place, and he
the
steps back.
the way I'm picturing this in my head is Johannes is like.
I'm sorry for laughing, but after the shot, Johannes kind of like oh my goodness, I don't mean to. What's like the best reaction? Like, there's a scene in a movie where like a loud fucking hell. Okay, you guys ever saw Fear the Walking Dead?
No, sadly.
Okay. There's a scene where there's a guy in the kitchen. He's the son of the mother, and he kind of does like that crazy like what's it? Oh shit! Like he's he throws his hands up in a quick split moment of fear, and
Yeah, just like a big flinch.
yeah, just like and then he steps back and just yeah. So that's essentially what happened.
I kind of figured. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could just picture Kirkus think about going for his med pack.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I was thinking. Like I pictured basically like Johannes goes to reach for the med pack that he has on his belt or something like that, and Kirk is like, no.
No.
Okay.
Oh my god! Before Johannes gonna catch a panic attack. Like his hand reaches for the back, and then Johannes is like, he's about to reach for it. All he hears, no. It's like, and then, but here's the thing, right? His body is frozen while he's reaching for it, and then after what he hears, no, then his hand slowly moves back. He's not scared.
Yeah. That
Oh
tracks.
no!
That tracks.
So that's what happened.
That tracks. Yeah, I like that. It's about right. It's about what I was envisioning too. Just like, so wait, Johannes has med tech, right? Let me just no. Okay, never mind. Let's not make this worse.
Okay.
I like Also, while you're all talking about imagining, I imagine the shot and like Ainsley would just fall, and if you saw Family Guy, you know what I mean.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
But much very more louder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll be in. Yeah, that's.
I shot her in the knee with a laser pistol. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh my god.
Johannes is gonna have a trip in his room. Oh shit. Oh boy. All right, so that's basically what that's the last of what.
This is going to be a very interesting debrief for Star Captain Malice after all of this. So you
By the way,
shot her in the knee.
Ah. As is well within my right for being disrespected in the field of battle.
I mean, he wouldn't like argue against it. It would just be more of a like exasperation
I can't
than
believe this
anything else.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
As me, the player, sitting here thinking, remember to unpinch your nose every now and again, or you're gonna not breathe.
alrighty. So before I forget, 4 XP across the board for everybody.
You cut out there.
I am.
4 XP for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, checking my sheet.
I have to remember tomorrow to put together that vehicle that I was looking at, or that I was looking at building, because that's going to be integral to the next part of this story.
Yeah.
It's,
I think so. I think so at this point, yeah.
like honestly,
The prototype, I thought you were gunning for him on purpose.
I wasn't.
Wanna know something? This was intended.
I know it was. And that's why I'm separating the player from the character. The character is receiving the character's wrath. I know that like Ainsley wants to prove herself, and she's also got a rebellious streak. Meanwhile, Kirka is just like,
Sick of their shit?
I am not gonna fucking lose someone unless I fucking kill them myself.
It's not
Yeah.
like rebellious. It's more of I need to prove myself to myself, because otherwise there's no need for me.
Right? Yeah, you need to prove yourself,
Yeah.
and that leads to this,
Yeah.
and that leads to the rebellious streak that we just saw, which was already kind of there. Right?
You know what's the crazy part about that whole engagement with the kid fox? Johan, like, Johannes like had no intentions to like fight the the mech, but he just had like this overwhelming sense like, oh man, like wait a second, I'm not gonna die, but she could die. No, wait, like, come on, I could, but no, that kid fox just obliterated the
Yeah,
pack rat
and then I didn't roll,
the
and then
coconut monkey.
and then I didn't roll well.
I mean,
And
to be fair, if you would have decided to call shot the center torso of that Kit Fox, because you had stripped basically all of the armor, because that was the one that got the gyro hit.
Yeah, but
if you would have
but Ainsley was on the mech though, and the thing was, if I would have
30% chance to hit, 33% chance to hit her.
Yeah.
Because I roll a
Oh.
d6 and
Yeah.
anything like 1 to 4 is she would have been safe.
Unless if I did like a plot point and say that like the core, like the whole thing explodes, but like it blows out from the back. But that's a totally different universe.
Well, like
What
basically,
happened? Yeah,
she would have had time to jump off. Like
yeah.
I was looking through the like battle armor combat rules and stuff like that, and the only thing that it really talks about is when the carrying mech is being shot
Uh-huh.
at, which
Uh-huh.
it's like I said, like I roll a d6, and on a 1 to 4, the mech is hit as normal, and on a 5 or a 6, the battle armor's hit. So like,
By the way, sorry, continue.
so like the way that I would adjudicate that for like the essentially a center torso hit that destroys the mech, the whoever's in the elemental suit or the battle armor suit would be able to like kick off from the mech as that round kind of slams home type deal. Like they would have time to react to get away, because that would be kind of like after a really long protracted fight where like something like one of the first the first fight against the tank where Deanna had internal structure left. Like to be on have a fight like that and to be on a mech and all of a sudden it gets cored and oh look, your character died because somebody else shot the mech that you're on. Like that would suck.
I think. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
what happened is like another fear too was that I think Johannes would have been like really like I don't know. I think he will feel horrible, like really really horrible if he like blew up. It's like oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh
That
no.
would've been- that
I
would've been bad.
can. I mean, I can promise you that whatever. I can promise you that whatever Johannes was feeling, he would not be feeling it for much longer.
Oh, oh shit. Yeah. Yeah.
But by the way, so Carb, if you could you
Yes.
please like put in your roleplay like a section where you visit Ainley? Have a bad idea?
Well, I'm confined.
Bold of you
well,
to
I'm-
assume
I'm
that I would
confined-
allow someone to visit Ainsley.
I'm confined to. I'm confined to my core.
The Liching Hour.
Confined to my
Oh, yeah, I
core
can-
for
A
the
jelly
movie.
I was about to say,
Thank you very
Carbon-
much.
You
yeah, I was
know,
about to
I
say,
can't-
Johannes
and
is
the raid.
Johannes is confined to his
Johannes-
quarters, and
Johannes
you
is
are
confined to
nailed,
his
and you are
quarters. Right?
elemental cuffed to a hospital bed.
And his coconut monkey blew up. So I don't think I don't think he's gonna want to go anywhere. Regardless.
Yeah.
And by the way, I got something. Oh my goodness, you guys are in for a real of a post tonight because something big happened. And and by the way, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut it short. So since this has concluded, I'm gonna have to leave.
Yeah.
But I just
not a
say
problem.
that it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, Magic. Thank you so much, everyone else. It's fun. And yes, see you guys next session.
Oh, yeah.
See you on the post tonight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we're
All right. Yeah. Okay.
we're already writing.
Oh, in regards to that, there's gonna be probably I'm gonna say like 3 days between the end of this session and the beginning of next.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. All right. Bye. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
Yep.
Because that will
It's
give
like,
time.
Oh, visit Ainsley. Also, me completely forgetting both of us are confined.
I can just
Yeah.
imagine how that conversation would have went if Johannes would have actually managed to take out the Kit Fox. Probably not all that good, but possibly better.
A little better, just only a little, because the principle of the thing was still that they could have gotten themselves killed.
Yeah. Well, I could also see, like, basically based on Kirka and Johannes's interaction, I could see Kirika going like, oh no, now he's gonna get a big head and try and think that he's a warrior again.
Mm-hmm. And try and beat that down. Possibly, but that would be more of a like, you got lucky. Thank you for saving her. Thank you for saving her life. You shouldn't have. Don't let that
To
get
be
to your
honest,
head.
I expected.
Yeah, go
To be
ahead.
honest, I expected the backride to leave, and I could have like exploded the ammo in the right arm. I
Yeah,
expected this to happen,
yeah.
not
No,
him
that's and
staying.
that's the thing though. Like the best laid plans, right? Like it doesn't matter what you and like you can hope to do it, but like if it doesn't pan out, it doesn't pan out, and that is basically the consequence of making that decision.
Yeah, Ainsley didn't do a double take because she doesn't do them.
Yeah, and hopefully this is the opportunity where like there's like a serious moment where Ainsley's like, oh, 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 you know,
Yeah. Also, part of the 3 days was so that Ainsley can heal.
yeah.
Why would Ainsley need to heal? I don't know.
For I don't know, probably a surprise hole in her knee after muttering under her breath.
She used to be an
Maybe.
elemental like me till she took a laser to the knee.
It even rhymes.
By the way, the word I was like trying to say was limping. So you basically hit the knee that was already kind of hit.
I'm fine with that. I didn't have
Congratulations.
I didn't have a particular leg in mind. I was just like, bang, shooting the knee.
Quick question,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I know it was a long conversation the one night going through the character creation and things.
Uh-huh.
Was Ainsley a bondsman? Is she currently bonded?
She
Uh,
was an orphan, if I remember correctly.
So basically, I'm gonna do a quick because I remember. Basically, I didn't make the story of her at the start, but right now I have it. Basically, um, abandoned by parents at age of 8, put in a basically joined a group of mercs at 2 years later, and then captured by one Iron Badger at basically yeah 17 after the mercs left her to die.
Okay, so bonded in then.
But I suppose the other question is, has her cord been cut?
No.
Yeah, I was about to say with just the character actions in general, probably not.
Yeah, that's
It
valid.
was my assumption, especially looking at the character sheet in the threads. But I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want to go about writing canon for somebody else.
Yeah,
Especially because there was always the possibility that it had been cut before the game started.
No. There was no possibility for Ainsley to be cut. It was always like this.
Yeah, which lends some additional impact to what you wrote last session then.
Yeah, it does. And because of the same reason to continue this emotional barrage of um emotions. It's buttered butter. I can't find the word. So like continue this, I wanted to ask Carbo to visit Ansley somehow,
Right.
because I was gonna like go on a whole rant about why did you try to save me 2 times, why do you care and everything. Right now, I don't know who of the characters would even care to visit Ansley.
Well, you would be you would be under solitary. You would be the only people you would be seeing would be the medical personnel directly overseeing your care.
Yeah.
I
By the
mean,
way, with that shot, you basically broke her stats.
Forever Witch now?
You sorry, what did you hear me say?
I just didn't quite catch it.
Oh, so like you approved her stats that the team didn't want her.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, honestly, like I could see a point being made for Deanna possibly stopping by.
Not in solitary. Like that is
Maybe
a
maybe
big breach.
after Ainsley would get out.
Yeah, like at some point I could see Deanna like stopping by and admonishing slash giving a talking to Ainsley, which would kind of make sense because like even early on there was a bit of, I don't want to say animosity, but like potential conflict there, mainly due to like ideologies.
Between Ainsley and Diane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, like session 2, 3, it was very, very frustrated with the younger elemental. And when Melez said, "All right, if you think your way's better, challenge for command," her reaction was, if you're getting command, you're going through me.
Well, now I'll literally have to go through you if I'll try to challenge the command.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Captain Melis is a beast, though. Actually, should make some stats for him. Eventually, but like, yeah, I should do that at some point. But yeah, this has been definitely quite a bit of fun for me because I get to play off of what all of you do, pretty much. Am going to save.
And I'm really curious to see like some of the co-op threads, just to get an idea of where Kirka thinks the like hints and references were going.
Yeah.
In the session RP thread or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the between session.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, Fox. Interesting. It's almost like I know someone who happens to have that name.
And also a cheeky technician whose clan used to have that name.
True.